This is part two of a three-part series I've put together for a scenic drive along Riverside Drive in through the town of Cocoa and Rockledge, Florida on the East Coast. So we started out going past the Whitley Marina on the left. It used to be an old marina, and Joe Whitley had it, tore it down. They built this huge condominium complex, and so that's what we have there now. And now we're approaching State Road 520, which runs from Cocoa Beach over through Orlando and through the city of Cocoa. It's split, and we're crossing the westbound lanes here, and then you see the eastbound lanes ahead of us. A lot of new businesses have moved in over the years. On the corner we have a Brazilian steakhouse, Brassey's, and then on the next corner on the right is a well-known Black Tulip restaurant. And this is kind of the main street of downtown Cocoa, or the village of Cocoa. A lot of neat little restaurants and souvenir shops and a lot of neat little things to see. We'll let you go watch here for a while. We started out on the north side of town heading south. Because of all the one-way streets that are in the town, it was easier to navigate through and do a couple loops and cover most of the streets without having to double back on them. You'll notice most of the restaurants have outside seating areas, and which is really nice for late afternoon dinners. Now as we head north, there's the Civic Center. We're heading north through town, and there's a nice park on the side, and we'll come back and visit that towards the end here. And these are all restaurants here on the left-hand side of the street. Now we're back on 520 heading east for one block. and then we'll turn it right up here. If we kept going straight, we'd go directly over the Hubert Humphrey Bridge, which is over the Indian River, and over across Merritt Island, and across the Banana River, and over to Cocoa Beach. We turn in here, and there's a park on the left, and a real nice marina, boat ramps where you can launch your boats. Called the Lee Werner Park. And here you get a nice look at the boat ramps. They've got really nice accommodations here. I've never used it, but I may be tempted. That's all salt water. That's actually connected to the Atlantic Ocean through Sebastian Inlet and the locks up at Port Canaveral where the cruise ships reside. And as we approach the intersection here, one of my favorite restaurants downtown Cocoa is Ryan's, right directly across the street. And you can see they have an upper deck with umbrellas and big covered, basically a bar area. But they have excellent food. In fact, they actually offer a 24-inch diameter pizza you can buy. But it's really nice to sit up there in the late afternoon when the sun's going down and you're overlooking the park and the river with the boats out there and the boat ramps. They have a lot of different activities that take place throughout the year. They have classic car shows down here. They have numerous craft shows. And I believe once a week, I can't remember what day it is, they have like a farmer's market area set aside too. Now we're going past the City Hall on the right. That's a fairly new building, past 8 or 10 years. And this coral colored building on the left is actually the post office downtown. not a very big village. We've pretty much have seen almost all of it. This is one last side street. It's got a few little shops kind of on the outskirts of the main street through downtown Cocoa. And I'll come back and we'll go through Taylor Park and see some of the scenery in here. You see they were getting set up for a fall Oktoberfest type festival. And here we are on the boardwalk overlooking the marina across the way there. And then you see the bridge to Merritt Island and Cocoa Beach in the background, and that's Merritt Island across the other side of the river. And again, there's my favorite downtown restaurant. Now the SF Travis Company, established 1885. As far as I know, that's probably the longest continuous operating business in Cocoa. It has been there like forever. And you can just about imagine what they have inside. It takes both those buildings are the hardware store. And this place has been several things. I know it was an antique shop, but now it's a gourmet donut shop. And we're back on a little curvy side street of downtown Cocoa. And this is the Cocoa Playhouse. It used to be a movie theater, and I remember watching movies in it many years ago. And there was a movie filmed here. John Goodman was in it. Nightmare or something. Some of y'all may recall it. I have to go back and dig up a little history on it. But several movies have been made here in probably the past 10, 15 years. Now, if you like chocolate, we got Grimaldi's Candy Factory here, and they are well known for their chocolate-covered potato chips. They make really nice candy, and it's made right there in that building up on US 1 in Cocoa. Well, this winds up our quick tour of Cocoa, Florida. Hope you come and visit sometime. I've made 3 parts for this little scenic ride video. Part 1 was through the Riverside Drive through Rockledge. Now we've completed going through Cocoa, and the following video from this will be a trip north on the Riverside Drive, which is about a 7-mile drive. Now as we round the corner, there's one last business on the right called Past Gas, and they go out and they refurbish old gas pumps and old type of soda vending machines and everything. And I believe they actually have a website you can go visit and see what they carry. And we close out with our famous landmark of Cocoa, Florida. Thanks for watching.